question mark about recharging, though. I'm not sure that they addressed that sufficiently.
I thought that they should have.
I think they said in there, people are just going to have to wait for recharging. This year was trying to understand the issues associated with electric vehicles. All of the teams seem to have the same kind of approach to this, that it's an important problem, that it's one in which everybody realizes that progress needs to be made globally.
It's really staggering to see the amount of work that these teams do over a weekend. They've got a weekend, they don't know what the problem is when they open the envelope, and then they just go at it.
The student must spend a lot of time to collect the data and to develop suitable model. So I think it's a hard time for them.
In the room, you have people who are all expert mathematical modelers. You have people from the United States. We have a visiting person this year from China. We have people who work in industry. We have people who work in academic life. These are people who do this kind of work for a living and who teach this kind of material.
Our students are not prepared in general to do higher level mathematics. They think it's number crunching and not a way of thinking. And I think that's my biggest challenge when I teach math, is to convince them that math, first of all, is everywhere, but what math really is a way of thinking.
We're down to 10 papers. All of these are either finalists or outstanding.
When it comes to the final judging, this is a full day with almost 10 people in a room, and everybody reads every paper.
They definitely looked at the different kinds of energy, which some others I thought didn't do sufficiently.
In addition to reading the papers themselves, we also talk about the problem to decide, well, what's the feature of a good solution?
The linear program they had for the mix of power generation, I like because they matured it.
What makes a good paper, a winning paper? What ideas do we want to be sure that students have looked at?
I was worried because I didn't see the government recommendations in the places I expected to see them, but I did find them buried in the body.
Sometimes students come up with things that we ourselves had never thought of.
So, we have 6 outstanding papers. South China University of Technology, 3 Chinese in a row. Humboldt State, California. We had 4 Chinese winners of the 6 outstanding papers, 2 from the United States and 4 from China, which we've never had before. We've never had that majority of the winners in the contest be from China or any outside U.S. countries.
If you look at the results, in particular from the Chinese teams over time, they are getting they're looking more and more like us. It's hard to distinguish between their level of imagination and creativity and ours.
So very good. We have produced many winning papers here and a lot of happy people.